And for the moment, we cut across to breaking news coming in as we're learning that CDSCO panel has recommended granting approval for restricted emergency use of Bharat Biotech's indigenous COVID vaccine, that is Covaxin, in India. This is breaking news coming in as Bharat Biotech has gotten a nod from the CDSCO panel and the expert panel that has recommended the emergency use of Covaxin. Remember, this is important because this is an indigenous vaccine been produced in India, and CDSCO panel now giving a nod, granting approval for the restricted emergency use of Bharat Biotech's indigenous COVID vaccine, Covaxin, in India. Shivani is picking up the latest on this. She's with us on the phone line. Over to you, Shivani.
This is another achievement, as we've seen that the SEC meeting, the Subject Experts Committee's meeting, was going on at the Central Drug Standard Control Organization, the CDSCO, was looking into the matter, the presentations being given by the different vaccine companies, wherein yesterday we had seen the recommendations were done for the Serum Institute's Covishield, and today, when Bharat Biotech did the presentation and the expert panel had a review about all the data and the pros and cons and every detail, now the Central Drug Standards Controls Organization has also recommended Bharat Biotech's Covaxin. So now the emergency usage can be done, but only after the Drug Controller General of India gives his final nod to these companies. So now we have two companies which have been granted the recommendation by the SEC, by the CDSCO. And we've also seen that in last 2 days, major developments have been witnessed, as in the dry run for the COVID vaccine has been conducted successfully, and also the nod has been given by the Subject Experts Committee. And now, probably very soon, maybe tomorrow, the decision comes from the Drug Controller General of India on the permissions being granted to these two companies for the usage, the emergency usage of Covishield by the Serum Institute and Covaxin by the Bharat Biotech's indigenous COVID vaccine. And this is very important to understand that India has been focusing on the Atmanirbhar Bharat, the indigenous vaccines developed in India. So now we have two companies with the capacities to produce and supply the vaccines when they get the final approval from the Drug Controller General of India. And that can happen very soon. Maybe tomorrow the decision comes from DCGI. Back to you.
All right. Shivani, awaiting further details, and we'll keep coming back to you for all the latest. For the moment, thank you for joining us. And while Kerala conducted the dry run in 4 districts, including Thiruvananthapuram, Palakkad, Wayanad and Idukki, 6 healthcare centres were identified for the drive. Ashwin getting us all the details of what happened.
This is the registration place, and from this registration place we have the doctors. As you can see in these visuals, they are all set. This is where the registration will happen, and the Aadhaar number, and they have to give the valid proof of it. And further, they will be taken to this immunization room. And this is where Dr. Vinod Krishnan, who will right now join us, he is from the health department, and he was the one who's taking care. Dr. Vinod, what are the preparations that has been done?
Actually, today we are planning a dry run in 3 locations in Trivandrum. One is this DMH Berukkada, where Minister will be visiting shortly. Then we have a family health center at Podanad, and then we have KIMS Hospital, a private sector, 3 hospitals. All the arrangements has been done as per the Government of India guidelines.